Let's look at our second Markdown word problem. A retail store paid $44 for a microwave oven. Expenses are 27% of regular selling price, and the required profit is 18% of regular selling price. During an inventory sale, the microwave was marked down 40%. So there are 4 parts that we need to answer, parts A through D, and in part A, state the details in equation form. In other words, state what has been provided in the problem. So if the retail store paid $44 for a microwave, that means the cost C is equal to $44. Okay, so that takes care of the first sentence. Expenses are 27% of regular selling price. So expenses is denoted with the letter E, and it is 27% or 0.27 of the regular selling price, which is denoted by the letter S. And the profit is given the letter P, and that's 18% or 0.18 of S. During an inventory sale, the microwave was marked down 40%, meaning that our discount is 40% or 0.4. That answers question A. So this is what you have to do when you answer these types of problems. You do need to write down all the given pieces of information. In part B, what was the regular selling price? Remember that regular selling price, S, is equal to your cost plus your expenses plus your profit. Now to find S, we will substitute everything we know. We know that C is 44, and E is 0.27S, and P is 0.18S. The nice thing about this equation, just like in the previous example of this series, is that we have an equation that contains the variable S, therefore it can be isolated and solved for. So to find out the selling price S, we will move this term to the left side and that term to the left side. We end up getting S take away 0.27S minus 0.18S is equal to 44. To combine these 3 terms algebraically, remember there is an invisible 1 in front of the S, so that's the coefficient of that first term. And we'll take 1 take away 0.27 take away 0.18. We can do this because it's no different than factoring out an S and you being left with 1 take away 0.27, take away 0.18, and so on. So, computing that, we end up getting 0.55 or 0.55 S is equal to 44. S is what we're looking for. So we'll divide both sides now of this equation by 0.55. And we'll find out what we were selling this for before any discounts. 44 divided by 0.55, and we end up getting a selling price, or S is equal to $80. That's what we were selling it for without giving the customers any discount. So in question C, what is the sale price? Remember this formula. Sale price is equal to S times 1 take away D. We just found our selling price. We'll replace S with 80. 1 take away our discount, if we go back to our summary in A, is 0.4. Now we can find our discounted price. 80 times 1 take away 0.4, and that's 48. So this is on sale for $48. Finally, what is the operating profit or loss on the sale? So operating profit, which I denoted as P sub N, is equal to the sale price take away the total cost. And remember, in part 1 of this video, we learned that the total cost is the expense plus your cost. Our sale price is 48. Our expense, if we go back, it was 0.27 of S. So I'll write down in parentheses 0.27 of our selling price of $80. Right? That's E plus our cost. What was that? Our cost was $44. Now, if this value is positive, then we've made a profit. If it's negative, we've made no profit. We've actually have a loss on our hands. So 48 take away 0.27 times 80 plus 44, and we end up getting a loss of $17.60. Negative $17.60. So if we put this on sale for $48, that is, if we give a 40% discount, then you're actually losing $17.60 every time you sell the item. Definitely not a good business strategy. If you have any further questions about this, please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.